Hello guys, it's Big Dave, and today we're doing a raid Shadow Legends video on Bommal the Dreadhorn. A reason I've done this today is I know a lot of people have got drastically stuck at this point in the game. Obviously can't get your rewards from the top of Doom Tower, and this boss is effectively holding most people up. So I'm going to go over strategies you can use to defeat him and what I use to get through this boss, and the gear I used and the stats within that gear, because that's pretty much what defeats this boss. So let's get into it. So what I'll do is I'll go through the run first, give you guys an idea of how I get through it. Now I'll openly admit there's 2 fusion champs in here. I've tried to make it as free to play friendly as I can, but it's very difficult because this boss is tough. I'm not gonna joke to you. You can replace some of these, and I'll go over that as I go through the video. So let's begin. So obviously I do the initial stage of this on manual, or on auto I should say, because you do not want to be stuck on the waves for a while. So I let it go manual until we get to the second half of the second boss fight. We don't have much damage in here apart from Anax, and he's not really built for damage. He's basically built to tank. Well, everyone here has got an absolute, I won't swear, but a lot of resistance. Because it's the only way to stop him stripping you. And if he can't strip you, and he can't lay those bombs, you effectively can't die. And that's my method to this one. So yeah, so we'll get through the waves. As you can probably see, I've got 2 decrease accuracy guys here. You have to make sure that you don't get debuffed, because getting debuffed is a bad idea. So I try to make it as friendly as I can. So here we are, we'll get into the corner. We'll go through this. I did try this initially with Magna. The problem is my Magna is built for complete damage, because he could get me through the waves a little bit quicker, but the problem is that he dies on the boss way too often. So yeah, you can use Magna here, but I would probably suggest if you do, build him with resistance. Put some damage on him, but build him with resistance instead of building him with accuracy, or whatever you've managed to put on him. Because mine's literally in Savage and Immortal, so he's got no resistance at all. So alright, let's take out these waves. We'll cycle through here, because we want all our moves ready to go when Bommal appears. I'll try to go over the setup, but it's a tough fight, I won't lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you and tell you that it's easy, because it isn't. They've clearly made this boss very, very difficult. My personal belief is I think they're going to nerf him, because I think he is. They're going to see that loads of the player base haven't completed this guy, and he is tough, very, very tough. So let me just kill these guys off and keep as much of these as I possibly can. Now I know what you're probably thinking. He's using Duchess. Kind of have to because of the res, just in case he crits on one of my guys and kills them, because he can. So right, let's get past this guy. That's all Fushan. Even their idea in the waves is crazy. Here we are, going to stun off. Go on, see if she finishes him off. So right, so we start the fight. So the first thing I'm going to do is lay buffs, because I've got Yoshi's decreased accuracy ready to go. So I'll lay this first. Make it so we're nice and tanky. I won't use Brogni's heal until afterwards. So we'll pop this on. Right, we didn't get the HP burn, which is a shame. Contrary to belief, you can use HP burn, because it will help with damage. There we go. Here we are. See? Nothing. Didn't take a single one bomb on Anax, which is a kind of a surprise considering I've got 400. Yeah, it kind of does show even with 400 resistance, you can still get resisted here. So we'll pop this now to keep our team up. We'll pop this because it increases our accuracy. Make sure our debuffs land. Right, we need this to land. So that, here we go. We got 1 poison off. Not the best. We're going to wait another turn for that. Yeah, we'll wait. No, we'll do it now. We'll do it now. Probably a bad idea. Oops. Come on. Come on, Melga. The reason we have Melga is because of her continuous heal, and just in case anyone drops. Like if Duchess were to drop, which is unlikely, but It has happened. Well, right, so really here we really want to get Bommal's HP burn off because the burn will help with taking him down. Otherwise the fight might be kind of long. Right, okay. So we've got the shields up. So hopefully these bombs won't kill us. Get Bommal's Brockney's extend on. Right, there you go. That's we won't use that until after the bombs have gone off because it's random, unfortunately. Let's get this one off. Like Anax isn't booked, but I might book him for this, so his decreased accuracy is there. Right. As you can see, look how much health that took. It basically took them all down past halfway, even Duchess. This is a hard boss, guys. There's no easy way of sugarcoating it. If I pop, I think Yoshi will get a go. Here we go. Here we are. We got the HP burn off. Got one bomb on Anax. I think I need to up Anax's resist so he can stop resisting this. We'll we'll keep the veil until later because the veil will mitigate damage for us. So we'll get the weaken off. Should we pop that now? Oh wait, no, I think we can pop it now because he's not going to strip off us, so that's good. Yeah, HP burn weirdly is your friend here because it's the only real damage that we end up doing on this boss. Alright, so that's okay. That's good. So we'll try and get decreased accuracy on. No, he's not. Yeah, I need to book him because that 75% means the second poison doesn't land and I need that to land. Right, let's pop this. Now we'll pop it because the bombs are about to go off. We'll pop this too. Get increased accuracy on us. Not that we really need it, but it helps. All helps. Right. Okay. Oh, that's a good bit of timing. Timed that quite right. No, we'll keep that for the next turn. See, it's tough. That's what does it, is those bombs. Even with shields on, it still hurts. Alright, so we'll pop this because we're going to need to heal. Because the last thing we need is to die here. Because unfortunately, the attack up is basically unresistible. You can't take it off. It's... yeah, literally everything about this guy is OP. But he can be beaten, so... and I'm hopefully trying to show you guys how. Right, let's pop this. Right, let's get the decreased accuracy on. And the poisons, hopefully. Yeah, see, we're only getting one. We need the two. I think he actually does, yeah, I think he does two. But it's on 3 turns. So we've got 3 turns of poison ticks now, which is nice for us. He's going to strip here, but he's got decreased accuracy, so we can pop Brockney's thing to get more heals. There we are. See? Nice. That's what you want. Full resist. Now, I know it's difficult, but I'll go over once I've done this. I'll go over the gear and show you guys how I geared and what the best way to gear is. Like, you pretty much need Melga and you pretty much need Yoshi here. One for the continuous heals. Like, there are other options you can use. And we pop this. It's a shame that doesn't have like an increased attack on or increased defense or something to help us out. That would be nice. Alright, let's get this one off. Alright. Will we be able to take a hit from this? I think we'll be able to. Come on, Bobby. Nope, keep that. We'll pop this. Hopefully this will keep my team alive. just about everyone survived. Only just. Yeah, it's not easy. But yeah, if there's anything you guys want to know about how I do this and what gear I use, just leave a comment and I'll go over it in a couple of seconds. So let's get this on. So basically now we're cycling. We didn't get the HP burn, not really a surprise. We won't put that on until after he's debuffed us, or at least try to. One bomb. As you can see, that's the trick, to keep the bombs down. Right, so he's going to pop the bombs on the next go, so we'll keep... Don't know, I think Duchess is close to... Yeah, we're going to have to pop that because Duchess is close. And Brogny's thing is way off. Yeah, this is... The chances are here Duchess is probably going to die. But she does have a continuous heal on, so hopefully... Let's get this on. So hopefully, in between the goals, the continuous heals get them back to a stable point so they don't die. That's why Bad L is probably better here, because he puts on 2 of them, where Melga only puts on 1, if you've got Bad L. But yeah, most people haven't got Bad L, and if they are, they're probably using him here. Right, okay, so we survived that. Just waiting for the bomb to go off now. So Brogny should have is... Yeah, that should... Pop this. Cross your fingers. This might kill Duchess here. Or we can pop that as well, that's good. And why are these bombs going off? Come on. Need these bombs to go off. Yeah. Ooh, that was close. Yeah. Right, just hit him with this. Yeah, I want to try and show you the full run, guys, so you have an idea that how it's done from start to finish, so you guys can have a better understanding of how to do it. Because I know a lot of the videos that I've watched don't show you the whole fight. And I get why the guys don't put it on. Obviously, it adds to the time. So, right. So we'll pop this. Pop this. Hit him with this. Get this one on. Oh, that's good. 2 poisons. Get this up. Oh, we need HP burn. Yeah, we haven't got it. Damn. Okay, let's get the weaken on. As you can see, it's basically a cycle. Yeah, we've got a couple of bombs where we don't want them here. And a HP burn as well, which that can happen, unfortunately. Brogny seems to be alright, so that's good. Oof, that was close. What's he gonna do now? Not a lot, probably just hit us. So let's put that on. Oops, that's Brogny down. Good thing that we've got this. And the good thing that I like about Melga is when she reses, she has a shield to put on him. So that helps. So if you've got a Melga and you're not using her, build her out and use her for this. Because she is key. You know, if you don't have Bad L, you don't have continuous heals. You could. I'll go over it once I'm done. I'll go over the charts once I'm done. I'm losing train of thought here. So, right, let's get. So this should be almost game now because he's almost there. He's not going to strip yet, so pop this on. Get some poisons on. Yeah, we're almost there now. We're in the home straight now. But as you can see, guys, it's taken me 13 minutes. The last run took me about 7, but the problem is it has too much of a risk in it. Way too much of a risk. Because in the last run, I used Magna instead of Duchess, but keeping Magna alive is tough. It's basically having enough speed to cycle back through to your debuffs and basically running a lot of resist. Yeah, we can't pop that. I will try though. Oh, we got the HP burn, that's good. Right, okay. I think this is it. He's gone. There you go, guys. Not easy by any stretch of the imagination, but what I'll do now is I'll go over their gear and then give you an idea of what other champs you can actually use. Okay, so we'll go into their gear now. So we'll start off with Yoshi. So I've got Yoshi in Perception and Immortal. So I've got him with, let me pull up his full stats. So I've got him with 64,000 HP, 2,500 defense. The defense is kind of low, but that's the most I could get. Like 3,000 would be optimal, especially like, for normal. That would be enough. Basically, no crit, very little crit damage, 208 speed. But the important stats are 392 resistance and 216 accuracy. So his debuffs land. Now 216 is about the threshold. I think he's 200 on here. I think maybe 250. That's why a couple of them missed. But yeah, 216. So that's how you, if you've got Yoshi and you did the fusion or the figure was a fragment, I think. Can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, these are the kind of stats you want. You want Immortal regen if you've got it, but I know that most of you guys won't have it. So if you haven't got regen, Immortal is the next best thing. So use that, because you obviously get it from Clan Boss, and you get more of that than you will of regen. So, and let's go over Brogni, the MVP, with his shields. So I've got Brogni in Divine Speed. It's kind of broken. I've played around with Brogni so much. I've tried to find a way of getting a bigger shield, but I've ended up going on the route of just putting as much resistance on him as I can. So I'll go through his stats. So we've got 64,000, 302, 2,300 defense, 209 speed. So notice they're all north of 200. 425 resistance and no accuracy. The extend, you don't need the accuracy for the extend. You need it for the HP burn. But again, I put it low because I wanted to get as much resistance as I possibly can. You can't really replace Brogni. Not really. Because of the type of shield he puts on, the heal that he does, the damage mitigation that he does. So yeah. Basically Brogni is, I would say, is a must for this comp. So let me go to the next one. So we've got Brogni. So we've got Duchess. As you can imagine, I run Duchess in Arena, obviously, so she's very much an Arena build, so she doesn't get debuffed. And then she places her, all the good stuff that she does. So yeah, so we've got nearly 500 resist, 483. The aim for me is to get her into the 600s eventually, but that means Great Hall. So 61,000 or 62,000 basically HP, 2,300 defense, which is kind of low. 255 speed. I've been working on that, which is half decent. So yeah, she can be replaced. I did use Magna instead of her, but if you're gonna use Magna for damage, because you'll go through the waves quicker, and if you manual like I did, you'll be able to pick and choose which moves you use. But obviously, if the nuke move on the A2 won't work if you've landed the HP burn, because it only hits once when there's a HP burn on, which is just the way that it is. But this is my Duchess. But I replaced her with Magna, and it did work. I wouldn't suggest... It will have a fail, but it will actually work. But you'll need Magna to have what I would say quite decent stats. And then we'll go to Melga, who, for me, is a key to this. So, 2 set immortal, 1 set speed. She doesn't need accuracy. Not that I'm aware of. I'm pretty sure she doesn't need accuracy. So, yeah, you put as much immortal on her as you can. Regen if you've got it. But again, back to the other argument. Chances are, if you're stuck here, you haven't got regen. So I would use immortal as much as you can. So I'll go over her stats. So she's got 65,000 HP, 242,000 defense, basically 200 speed. I need to work on that to get it higher, and 344 resistance. Obviously she's in there for her shield, which is absolutely massive. Yeah, so you need her and Brogni without any question to do this comp. If you've got those two and you're going to decrease accuracy guy tanked out, you'll be able to do this, I think, personally. So we'll go over Anax now. Why do I keep clicking off? Right, let's go down to Anax. So Anax is an attack champ, but I've kitted him for as much sustain as I can get out of him. Very difficult. He's not going to work on hard, but he works on normal, and that's what I want him for. So 38,000, nearly 40,000 HP, really low defense because his base defense is shocking, but he's an attack champ. 207 speed, 417 resistance, and basically 250 accuracy. You can replace Anax. The choices you have are Padma, because she does a decreased accuracy similar to his on an A2. It's basically, I use him because he brings the poisons, and he makes the fight less longer. He shortens the time of it. So what I would suggest, if you haven't got Anax, like Vogoth could be a good shout because of his heals. Like Vogoth is, I am going to Vogoth myself, otherwise I'd probably use one. But Vrask is another shout you can use instead of Anax. Like Vrask in Retaliation, if you can get it, or Vrask in Relentless. Vrask is brilliant for this, but obviously, if you're going to run Vrask, you're going to have to run resistance on him at this level. Otherwise, he's just going to get debuffed and he's just going to die. It's as simple as that. So yeah, those are your options, guys. If there's anything you need to know or anything you need to ask me, please feel free in the comment section. I want to give a shout out to Fusebox Gaming. He gave me a shout out there in one of his videos for the Dark Fate. I'm going to link his channel in the description because he helps me out and I'm grateful for it. So I'm going to return the favour. And if you can, go over there, give the man a follow or a sub, like and comment on his videos. Same as you. Do the same as much as you can. I want to get picked up by the algorithm so I can get noticed by more of you guys, so I can get more videos out. So the more people I can get watching my videos, the more videos I'll start putting out. I'm trying to put a video out every day. It's difficult at the moment because getting the content out is difficult because of the fusion going out at the moment. But I will be doing a video on the fusion next week because it should get in this weekend. I will do a guide on him. I'm going to try an obvious build on him, probably a damage build and a sustainable build for his debuffs. So yeah. So if you can, guys, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, comment, and I shall see you in the next video. Big Dave, out.